Hey, Silver Spring Assembly, I'm excited to be able to connect with you. I wanted to bring you a quick update of what's happening here at SSA. This is SSA TV. So here's what happens over just the next week. I know there's been a lot of things. There's new things every week, new stuff again this week. Mañana, that's tomorrow for my English-speaking friends. Tomorrow, we have a unique opportunity to bless our community. I was on the phone this week with the volunteer coordinator at Holy Cross Hospital. You know, we've connected with those folks over at the Adventist Hospital in White Oak as well through this. So while things are settling, there's still a lot of stress in the hospital, and you know that we live in an area that's been hit hard with this whole virus. So tomorrow, lunchtime, they have 55 staff members in their emergency room. And here at SSA, we're bringing a Chick-fil-A lunch in for all 55 staff members. It's going to be tomorrow at noon. We'll post some pictures when we do it. We've had several folks in our church, a number of individuals who've given generously to help meet needs in the season, and even have given specifically to help provide meals to medical workers and things like that. So that's coming. We're excited about it. They're excited about it. We'll show you some pics afterwards. That's tomorrow. Sunday's coming soon. I can't wait. This Sunday, I've got a great word. I'm not Gerald Fire, Shut Up in My Bones Mahan. You know who he is. I'm James Fire, Shut Up in My Bones Williams. I'll swipe his name, like Jeremiah the prophet. But looking at a passage in Philippians where Paul tells the church to rejoice always. Come on, let's be for real. Could there be a more impractical word in the Word of God than that? It doesn't even make any sense. If I'd been there when Paul wrote it, I would be like, that's craziness. How can people rejoice always? But he walks through some key things where it does make sense and helps equip us in our life for him. It's Philippians 4. You can read it ahead of time if you want. I'm excited about it. Don't miss it. We stream at 11 a.m. Monday, I know I'm moving fast. You don't want to miss it. Monday, Memorial Day drive-through cookout right here at the church from noon to 2. You pile in the car, on your motorcycle, your trike, whatever you have, school bus. You get in, you drive through our parking lot. When you pull up, you don't get out of your car. We'll have hot dogs, all the condiments in individual packages, chips, sodas, 2 hot dogs each. Tell us how many people. You can get them to go if you're taking them home, or you can pull and park right in our parking lot and eat them if you want, but you can't park next to each other if you put your windows down. You do have to park like every other parking space. We got to still follow those social distancing rules for a little bit longer, but boy, you don't want to miss it. You remember our lasagna dinner night? Drive-through cookout. We're celebrating Memorial Day, noon to 2 on Monday. Don't miss that one. Then what else is happening over the next week? Next Wednesday. I'm excited about this. We have a guest that I will be interviewing next Wednesday night. Her name is Ashley Wisdom. She is the founder and the CEO of Health in Her Hue. It's a health organization that works with doctors and different organizations and things like that. She's a graduate of Howard University right here up the street in our neighborhood in DC. She also has her master's from NYU. She's a smart woman, and she specifically started her organization out of her frustration and concern over health issues specifically related to Black women, and in particular in the area of just seeing racism and how they were responded to or treated in situations. So she's passionate about that. She's an African-American woman. I'm going to be speaking with her specifically on Wednesday evening about how we as a diverse group of believers, how we can continue to grow and help be a witness to our community. Obviously, racism is always and still an issue, and we hear it in the news and everywhere. And I've known her for many years, and I'm like, Ashley, I want to talk with you and just help equip us as a church and as believers that we can be a bridge in this season, no matter where we've come from or who we are. I'm excited about that on Wednesday night. Those are the things that are happening over the next week. You can always call on us at the church, of course. We want to pray with you, help you in any way we can. Now, we get a lot of talk, of course, about reopening. We know the governor moved us into phase 1 in the state, but Montgomery wasn't there yet. We just want you to know that here at the church, we're ready. We got a plan. You can't see it, but trust me, there's words all over the paper. Melissa has typed it away, started as a rough draft. We wrote all over it. There's papers everywhere. It walks us through our phases of what we're going to be going through to make sure that we're safe, that everything is done effectively as we do a gradual reopening. We're not there yet. I keep getting asked, Pastor, when? I can't tell you when. We're still following along with our community at this point. And of course, at this point in Montgomery, no one gets to reopen yet. This is not just a church thing. So I don't believe we're being discriminated against as a church or anything like that in our county or in our state, because the rules apply to everybody here. I know there's some exceptions in the country, but that's not what has happened to us here. So here we're wanting to continue to work with our community, and we will reopen when we know we safely can. But I can't give you a date yet. It sure looks like that's going to happen sometime in June. But for now, I don't want you to just be sitting back at home and thinking, oh no, we can't do anything until then, because that's not true. And when I say that, I don't just mean to tune into the live stream. I mean, we want to continue to be the church, continue to be there for one another, look out for each other, check on one another, keep meeting needs in our community. Our church has been thriving in this season in its witness in our community, and we don't want to see that change. Wow, I talk fast. Melissa's behind the camera. Did I talk too fast, Melissa?
A little.
A little too fast?
But it's
I
good.
can't slow it down. Listen, if when you watch it, if put it in slow motion or something, just keep pausing it so you can put the closed captioning on. I don't know. Do what you can do. I'm so glad to connect with you. These are some exciting things that are happening. You don't want to miss them. God bless you.